everyone, and welcome. So it's just begun. We're now at 12:15 a.m. on Monday, January 26th, I believe, 2026. And this is the beginning of the storm that's moving through the USA into Canada. We could get up to 40 centimeters, including ice and maybe tornado winds. We'll see if that's going to be included in this East Coast area. Hello, Helen. Good to see you. We're just doing a quick pop-up live just to show you guys this is starting now. Hey, welcome. So we're in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada, and we're getting the beginning of the snow that started throughout the US and Boston, etc. It's 12:16 a.m. It's a little delayed starting, was expected to start around 11 p.m., so we only had a couple of flurries at that point. But now we're into the beginning of this 40 centimeters ice and maybe tornado winds, depending on how this moves. It's also connecting with a storm right now in Toronto, however you want to pronounce it, Toronto or Toronto. And when these two storms meet, we're in for doozies. Are you okay? You're covered to Toronto. Gotcha. Is it? Okay. So, yeah. This is widespread right across the USA. This guy's letting me go. Thank you. Thank you. Man with the cane, he didn't want to take the time and cross the intersection. That was nice of him, but already got snow. It came Saturday and today. Okay. It's good to know because they are calling for a start now and it'd be done Tuesday around 5 a.m. So based on what you said, that sounds correct. Going to the comments. Hello, Michael. No, not going to the comments. Pretty sure most facilities will be shut down in the city for the next 24 to 48 hours. Where is this in the world? We are in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. So we're just a short harbor drive from Boston. We share same harbor area there. And with Maine, we have a really fast boat that carries vehicles called the Cat that goes between Yarmouth and Bar Harbor, I believe. So if this gets slick or my tail starts to swing, I will go in 4 low. And I'm not going to be able to see comments at all unless I'm stopped. So I'll try my best. Hi, Halifax from Atlanta. Haha. Yeah, haha. I wouldn't want to be stuck east of Atlanta. Atlanta's okay, but the rest of Georgia, I don't like sulfur plants. So, but I do love cheese or peaches. Really great buffets for cheese down there, and known for peaches, especially on your license plates. Georgia peach. So anyway, yeah, guys, just to pop up. Haven't been on since Sunday. As you know, I am on a break currently. So I thought I'd pop in, let you guys know that she's coming down. We've got Dad prepared with his Coleman sleeping bag. I changed batteries in one flashlight. The one next to the bed where he sleeps is good to go. It's a very strong police type flashlight, so he's practiced that. So we got one there, one in the dining room, one in the basement, and plenty of food. If we shut down for a couple of days or up to 30 days, we should be good for food. And there's Snow. Hello, Snow. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Greetings. So I'll scroll back something about matzo sticks in a minute. Yeah, no matzo sticks tonight. Lots of treats I have. Lots of treats. So fruit and pepperoni and shrimp, and if it really gets down to the nitty gritty, I can open a can of tuna and literally make a sandwich, not open the fridge for long. I do have ice at one property, so we could split up the ice if we have to open fridges if power goes. But yeah, survival mode. Okay, just read about greetings, comments. I'll read again in a few minutes. Hello everybody, welcome. Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. So this is the very beginning of the storm that you're seeing that's crossing the USA. We do have a storm coming from Toronto, Canada too, because these two systems could meet each other at some point, probably about where I am. I'm going in 4 low, guys. I just don't feel comfortable with the pedestrians. We're just back there and Honda behind me. So I don't like anyone around me when I drive vehicles very much. I keep space even going through New York and New Jersey, even though it's bumper to bumper. So I'll check those comments again in a minute, guys. Enjoy the show. A little pop-up live. Y'all deserve it. Figure out what's going on here. So the storm that just passed through some of y'all is just beginning here. Probably about 20 minutes. It's about an hour later than forecasted. Greetings. We're stuck doing inventory. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sure they would have to let you go if you don't have a safe way to get home, for sure. So you must have said it's okay. We can't do forced labor in Canada here, even though it does get done. They are against it. Get to report it pretty quickly. So we're in 4x4 low, guys, right now. Hi, good night. Sweet. Stay safe. Yeah, everyone stay safe, not just me. Pit Chance, hello. Did the whole world get a snowstorm? I know. So Helen was just saying that it started Saturday and is past now. I'm trying to think where Helen is. I think Helen's in Wisconsin or Texas. I can't remember. But it's just beginning here. Slow down here. Snow tires, hun. Snow, yeah, I have all terrains on. Thanks for asking. I have like the best Jeep tires ever on this. And don't worry at all. I'm like 32 years driving experience. Really more than that. I started driving when I was 11 in campgrounds in Maine and New Hampshire and at racetracks and things. What are you doing? Well, we just made sure that my senior father is set up with a Coleman sleeping bag that's his. He knows how to use it. He knows how to operate his flashlight next to the bed. I made sure he had his pills and got in the shower. So next he'll be having burgers. There's lots of snacks, granola bars, cereal, muffins, things like that. That's all I'm doing, just prep. So if we lose power, I'm going to be getting inside a Coleman sleeping bag until power is restored. It could be hours, it could be a day, it could be weeks, it could be a month. We don't know what kind of infrastructure damage any of this could cause or what could occur. I'm just going to pull in here for a few minutes, guys. We'll read some chat. So this is the beginning of what some of the USA already got. Boston, Massachusetts, New York already got, and this started about 30 minutes ago. So I'm going to take my 4 low off to make a non-sloppy turn here. A little tip for you guys. Alright, let's say in here. Missouri. Right, oh, I won't forget that. Missouri. Just joking. Really great people. Really down to earth. A lot of them have places in Florida. Run motels, bed and breakfast, things like that. Ryan K, hello. So we're just doing a pop-up, you guys, and letting you know that this is the beginning of 40 centimeters. So if you don't know what 40 centimeters is, it's probably 4 feet. A little less than that is what we're going to get. So it's just starting. Yep, that's my Jeep. Snow. It's a Wrangler Unlimited 4-door black. She's a 2007 with 56,000 kilometers, which if you do the math, you drive average 20,000 a year. This is mint. We baby this regular maintenance, and Bob's your uncle. Everyone, welcome. It's good to see your faces all in here. Sick. Hi. How's everyone doing? Alert Bay. Where's that? You never let Jeep go. No way. Oh, I baby this thing. Oh, thanks, Snow. I'm sure you're pretty or handsome too. So this is her coming down, you guys. And to be quite honest with you, I may do a pop-up through the morning here and tomorrow, and just wait until this is done. So have a good look at the surroundings around us right now, and I will do a follow-up to this location at some point so you can see the amount of snow. If we're getting 40 centimeters, you're going to see that tiny little bank in front of me reach the top of that bush in front of it or behind it. For sure. And keep in mind, guys, we have homelessness initiatives and issues here as well. Right now we do have people in locations that are a park but not designated behind a cemetery. We have a gentleman right in his truck right now. I'm not going to turn the camera, but he's going to try to have a place to call home tonight with his truck over here in this washing machine public property. So on a night like this, you wouldn't refuse anyone your private property, commercial property, anywhere. You just are happy if people survive and are safe through this. So bless the animals also, with that being said. Yeah, my father is a Ford person. I'm always a GM and Chevy. We did get this Jeep brand new in 2007. It's been maintained and garage stored, so in events like this, it's protected in a garage. For this to be in the snow is only for running and A to B, and this isn't a snow or off-road driven vehicle. Alright. We're gonna drive again, you guys. I have my Canada hat on because it's one of my warmest. I have snow pants on. Once we roll, I'll slap this back down into 4 low. It's easier to slap while rolling. I want to get out now because there's another vehicle coming way down the road. And I don't boot in this. I go at my own. Whatever's comfortable speed for me. Okay guys, this snow's getting thick now, and there's not too many vehicles will be on the road shortly. What you see are people transitioning from places that they live, work, things like that. Sorry, a little bit of dust there. Might have been from my napkin inside my Diet Coke. So this is her. Some of you have never seen snow or driven in it, and actually maybe this storm or a few years ago may have been the first time you've ever experienced snowstorms. Yeah, she's coming down hard and fast now. And this is already a snow and ice mix. I can hear it on the convertible roof. Hitting that, the difference. Someone pulled over with flashers. Hopefully they're delivering a pizza. I don't feel like having to stop to help people in emergencies, but I am fully trained. So just make eye contact and see what's going on here. Might be delivering a pizza. He's leaned over, looks like he's preoccupied with rolling weed or something, honestly. So I can't read chat, obviously. Hang in there, guys. Read it in a few minutes. Everyone, welcome. Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. This is this big, huge storm that's covered the U.S., blanketed it. I've heard now in Missouri that's now ended. So this is the start of Helen and the Channel's storm started out that way. Pull in here for a sec. We're going to take the 4-wheel drive off and the overdrive off. And it's donut time. So hang on, guys. We'll get some donuts going here in a second. Once it's clear. There we go. And after that, we'll do a snow angel. How's that? And then I'll read comments. So let's do Snow Angel. So, I'll show you how beautiful she is in a sec. There you go. Just actually going to take a photo for a short, guys, so just a sec. Alright, thank you for waiting. Now we'll show you our circle. Here's our donut circle, guys. Toronto's finishing today. We got 50 centimeters. People are walking. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a different system, though. And I think it's going to meet this one that just started here. Because that came up the eastern seaboard. Where's and all the guys at? I'm not sure. I'm wondering if they'll be on. I imagine. Super Toronto for sure. Gardens. I find it very good on snow. Yeah, so as long as you, if it's a Hyundai car or something, take off the traction control because sometimes your gas pedal will disable. But you definitely need your overdrive off to drive in snow. You don't want overdrive on. And you should roll and then put it in 4 low sometimes. So, isn't Hummer made by Jeep? Yes. I really like Hummer. I think my favorite's the H1. Hummer H3. Toronto. The new Toyota 4Runner looks really cool too. Ferry from somewhere in Canada, British Columbia. Yeah, you might have taken it to Vancouver Island, or like there's a couple little ferries that go there. Alright. Let's go back inside. You guys rock too, man. So, here's our circle. Our donut. Everyone, welcome to Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. When we're in the middle of a major winter event. It's already affected the USA. I think it's going to meet with a storm that's hammering Toronto. We could have 40 centimeters, you guys. Pardon me. Turn the heat on, the dust blowing everywhere. Need some Diet Coke. Thanks, Helen. Thanks, Snow. Thanks, everyone. Alright. So what I'm going to do is put the overdrive back off. And then, once I roll, like about here, you can drop it into 4 low. Otherwise you get wobbly wheels. And you don't want to put extra pressure on your front end parts. So we're going to take the long road just to stay on a few more minutes with you guys. And I'm actually going to put the phone down for a minute so I don't get in trouble. So hold on, guys. you guys back up just a sec. Just wanted to be respectful because we did have a community police detachment right there. And they saw everything I just did on private property. It's okay to do that stuff. As long as you don't impede anyone or the property. Alright guys, she's coming down harder, faster. This is thick, sparkly, just beautiful sparkles. It's coming down when it's hitting the ground. It's really beautiful. Really cold, it's minus 12 degrees Celsius. Take the long way home. Down, down, down. Appreciate y'all for joining. This is Halifax, Nova Scotia, 12:42 a.m. Monday, January, I believe the 26th, 2026. This is the beginning of the storm you've seen crossing the USA. So, crossed all the way through the United States, into Boston and New York, and then bam, a couple hours later it hits us, because we're just basically the same harbor as Boston. So I get a report from Helen from Missouri, who says it's now ended. It takes about a day and a half. So this is starting at 12:43 a.m. and it's going to go until Tuesday at 5 a.m. presumably. So pull over again here and read your chat. How's everyone doing? One hour ahead of you. Time. I was in Canada, same thing happened to me in Canada. Yep, you're right. I'm going to get someone. I'll be back. Hummer's made by GMG, Biz made by Chrysler. Yeah. So you're correct about that. We were wrong about that answer. The reason why the confusion was is because we had a dealership that was GMC and then switched to Chrysler at the same location back halfway where we drove back there. I'll show you one day. But that's why. Apologize. Finishing tonight, we got 50 centimeters. People are walking on the roads. If you're going to walk on the roads, I wouldn't recommend it. I would say stick to the sidewalks, but you should have snowshoes. They're just webbed sort of strap-on. Florida Power, maybe news loves you all. You too. Alright, back to the task at hand. Let's drive in this, guys. Go 0 to 50 in a couple seconds. That's what you get with a 6-cylinder Jeep. These new ones are 4 cylinders. This one's my baby and she got balls. No pun intended. Fully true. Alright, we'll stop in the old arena. It's a hockey arena, guys. Sometimes they hold events like voting and that here. We got a little side drift on that one. That's cool. You're doing it. There we go. Huge huge amount of ice underneath us. That's just spinning on ice, guys. The weight. That's all ice. The end there. I didn't do a thing to move this. This is all ice, guys. This moving right now. Pure ice. I'm not even touching the gas pedal, you guys. She just wants to continue momentum. That was hilarious. That was the first time I've ever experienced that ice continuation. Ah, nice sick friggin' donuts there. Show you guys. There we go. There's the tracks. Beautiful. Alright, so we'll straighten out the wheel to go back and forth low. You want to get to like maybe 10 kilometers an hour, 20, and then shift your low on. And overdrive's back off. MC, hey, Juliana, oh my goodness. That's awesome. Snow said he was going to get someone, and we didn't know who. Just one sec, guys. So rewind while we're still live, guys, and you're going to see some donuts, and then another parking lot donuts, and Snow Angel. Just one sec, I got to spin this phone out to use the text. I'll be right back. There we go. And we're back. So yeah, guys, rewind while we're live, because otherwise I'm going to let this process 12 to 24 hours, unlist it. So just take a few minutes, rewind and see those donuts. The next parking lot back, you'll see donuts and a Snow Angel. Juliana, that's awesome. There we go. Welcome, Juliana. You rock, man. You guys all rock. Snow, you rock. Alright, again, we're taking the long way home, guys, so it ain't over till the fat lady sings, cuz. Gone to the long way home. Down, down, down. Joe and Bobby Seal, two young lovers with nothing better to do. Hang around the house, get high and watch YouTube. Watch YouTube. So again, I'll try to do some more pop-up lives and updates on this. This is just the beginning. We're getting 40 centimeters. So the snowbanks you see around, we're going to get double what's already there. Double added on top of that, basically. So we could drive down there. We'll go around this lip here. There you go, guys. 0 to 15 seconds. I love my Jeep, baby. She's such a beautiful engine. This is a 6-cylinder, guys. This isn't the 4-cylinder you see on the roads today. 70, 80 grand and license plate on the bumper. This has the license plate on the body, so you don't got to go back through alligators to get your plate if you lost your bumper. All this beautiful sparkly as it's coming down. When the light hits it, it's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we're all prepared. We've got our Coleman sleeping bags ready to go. Flashlights are loaded. Devices are charged. We have food in the house. This could structurally destroy some cities or towns throughout the US and Canada. And you should be prepared for a couple days of power outage. Weeks, even up to 1 month in some areas. So, reach out here. You need to commit to us and give us live footage regularly. Thanks, Snow. As I explained to you, 2 issues why I just needed a break. So I'll do the best I can for the rest of January, but oh yeah, I'm fully committed to this. No problem at all. Started going live in August. I started doing shorts in April, but then I switched shorts to another channel. And yeah, I've only actually been a YouTube viewer for a year and a half. I started watching Jessica Pomadessa, Tossa Fanam, Confidential, Prada West. Those were a few of my motivators that began me off. Agenda Free TV, Lookner, Ictamel, Smoke and Skin. But yes, I agree. Totally. And that's the plan. So other than pop-ups, we are due to do a blended strawberry daiquiri instructional. We'll do another robes are trending chat. I think we're good on finishing off kissing games and discussions about hugs and handshakes and things. The next one, but yeah. We're just roaming around the neighborhood for a minute, guys, and we'll go probably another 8 more minutes. How's that? It's probably about 10 seconds, 0 to 50. It's usually 0 to 60, that's the measurement. But we're not going to break the speed limit just to do a speed test. So this is getting like really packy and crunchy, guys. You could build a snowman right now. I can hear it crunching in the tires. If you listen, you'll hear it too. Listen. Just a sec. I don't know if you could hear that crunching, but that's the thickness of the bitter cold, but snow and the ice mix. There's the crunch. I'm busy working all week. I think I'm going to get another PlayStation 5 soon. I'm going to get my truck this week. Yeah, do it. And yeah, so good for coming in, MC. We'll just do one more couple little rips here, and then I'll give shout outs to everyone. I'm gonna do shout outs. Good to go way back. Helen, Bobby, Michael, JDACJW, Snow, Pitchhands, Gizo and Santana, Lortorlo Renej, Ryan K, Tom, the deal, you snuck in here. That's awesome. Hi, the deal. We say the one, yes. MC, Juliana. Snow again for bringing Juliana. Everyone welcome Juliana. Juliana frequents the Allen Show in Vegas. She's a great girl. We love that, right? Alright, what do we got here? 40 minutes, pop-up live. Again, welcome to Halifax, Nova Scotia, guys. We're getting up to 40 centimeters. This is the storm that you guys experience. Some of you in the U.S., some of you in Toronto are experiencing, I think, the same, or something's going to meet this. So, thanks for tuning in. We'll do another pop-up live. I'll update this as it progresses. So these snowbanks you see here, we're going to get double that added onto it. This is going to be really interesting. I'll show you a comparison update across from the rubber duck car wash of that little bit of snow that I showed you, the difference. And again, thanks everyone for joining us. And I was just trying to think. Rewind right now if you get a chance, but if not, this is going to process and you'll see this 12 to 24 hours from now. So thanks again, guys. We really made it fun and appreciate you guys. Everyone stay safe. Type in the comments after I process this later if you have any questions on Kevin's channel. Helena, I think I'm going to make it a point to pop in. Is he on right now? For the last 45 minutes, I haven't had a chance to check. Yeah, I'll pop over to Kevin Yellow for sure. And I saw he popped in one of Jess's lives this evening. There was another one today, so go to Jess Palmadessa and figure out what's going on. And make sure you put it on park properly. Yeah, so I'll pull it at a 4 low in a minute, and she'll be in the garage nice and safe, and keep her all nice and pretty. She's a good girl. Good girl, Jeep. Alright, bye guys. Appreciate y'all a lot. Later.